soldiers. They're definitely not Starfleet.
Все, мы справились, ребята, мы смогли взять контроль над базой и уничтожить вот этих паразитов, смогли уничтожить.
Parasites, they're dying, all of them.
Salvage what you can and send a squad to kill the Federation vermin.
Отлично. Очень хорошо.
На балансе недостаточно средств.
Actually, time's up.
We can return to the ship on your orders.
Подожди. Ага. Все, смеси. Мне нужно покушать. Я буду кушать и играть. Играть и кушать. Это очень весело, когда играешь и кушаешь. Кушаешь и играешь. Все делать одновременно. Это очень-очень круто. Играешь и кушаешь, кушаешь и играешь. Где такое счастье, да? Скажете? Где такое счастье? Кушать и играть, играть и кушать.
The Ptolemy is holding the Nikulov while we rescue the other ships, but they won't last long. K-13 is hailing us, Captain.
I'm transferring command codes to you now. Use them to remotely access the computer on those disabled ships and emit an ultraviolet flash inside.
This is Captain Seralt of the Ptolemy. We have engaged the enemy ship, but we are outmatched. Please restore those ships and join the fight quickly.
That did it, Captain. Looks like everyone's coming around. The parasites are gone.
This is Captain Doherty of the USS Myrmidon. What happened? What's going on? Parasites? What? Okay, sorry. We're right behind you.
Something's wrong. We're not doing any damage.
They have some kind of temporal shielding.
Temporal shielding? Never heard of it. But maybe a modulated iron burst could disrupt it.
Космические бои. Обожаю космические бои. Люблю космические бои. Космические баталии люблю. Это мне нравится.
На балансе недостаточно средств.
Fine work, Captain. You sent those devils back to wherever they came from. Aye, we do have a wee problem. The bird. Scott here. The portal's collapsing. We're in for a right bumpy ride. Everyone's aboard. Get us clear before that portal blows. There she goes. I don't think anyone's ever seen a station do that.
Captain, before K-13 was pulled into the vortex, I picked up a few distress signals.
Bardzo просто засосало в черную дыру, и кошмар.
Perhaps not. After all, it was a temporal vortex. They may well survive. In another time. Well then, it's been quite a day, hasn't it? Neural parasites. Time-traveling raiders. Why, things will seem almost normal once I'm back on the Enterprise. Speaking of, I'm sure the ships here can give me a lift back to Earth now that they're parasite-free. If Starfleet Command gives you any grief on this, remind them that lives are more valuable than equipment. And you saved a lot of lives today.
I apologize for springing all of this on you at the last minute, and I'll explain more as soon as I can. For now, I can tell you that history is unfolding as it should, and that was not the end of K-13. You're building a fine tradition of making the right decisions in crisis situations. In the meantime, don't talk to anyone about the Nakul or their time travel. We can't risk any further corruption of the timeline.
System scans clear, Captain. Looks like everything's getting back to normal. We can leave the system on your orders.
Let me get this straight. K-13, an entire space station, just disappeared into some type of spatial anomaly? And I thought some of Kirk's after-action reports were a little out there. Starfleet Command won't be pleased with the loss of K-13, or the people that were still on board. But they'll be happy to hear about the lives you did save. Good work out there. Keep it up. Stay safe.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
На балансе недостаточно средств.
We have a problem.
Captain, I need to speak with you in my quarters. I think it's time for that explanation I owe you.
На балансе недостаточно средств.
There's more to this mission than you realize, Captain. Something's not right. I'll explain shortly.
You are now in sector space. Here ships travel at warp speed between systems. Combat does not take place in sector space.
На балансе недостаточно средств.
Сколько ж?
На балансе недостаточно средств.
О, Колея 91 меня дистанцирует, это хорошо. Ага.
На балансе недостаточно средств.
All right. I appreciate your patience. I'm what's known as a temporal agent. It's my job to preserve the timeline. You helped me stop one temporal incursion at K-13. There's been another at Babel, and I could use your help with it. Welcome to the Temporal Ready Room. I use it to monitor the timeline. The Nakul have sent agents to a critical point in time. We believe they disrupted the Babel conference in 2268 aboard the USS Enterprise. I want to send you back there to stop them. You'll be sent back to a point shortly before the conference begins. I'm sending one of our best temporal agents along. I believe you've met.
Nice to see you again. It's been some time. For me, at least. For you, I see hardly any time has passed at all. It must be strange to see me looking... older.
Once you're on Enterprise, deal with the Nakul and make sure the conference proceeds as planned. You'll have a temporal transponder, which will allow me to communicate with you and bring you back. You'll also have these bioscanners. They're short range, but will detect Nakul agents nicely.
Do the job right, and no one will know we were there.
The situation at Babel shouldn't be happening. Something in the past has changed, and not for the better.
Let's begin by using Enterprise's sensors to look for signs of our time-traveling friends. The computer won't have any details on the Nakul, so you'll need to recalibrate the sensors manually on the bridge. Oh, and one more item to be aware of. Ensign Pavel Chekhov is currently on duty on the bridge, which is why I will be remaining here out of sight. As much as I would like to visit the bridge again, two of me in the same place would raise questions neither of us wants to answer. Let's get to work. I will check with you again after you are done on the bridge. I haven't worn this uniform for some time. It's a little... snug.
На балансе недостаточно средств.
Как Как мне здесь справиться-то, блин? Я не знаю, зачем... Что мне здесь делать? Вот что мне здесь делать, я тоже не знаю. Нет. Очень сложно, ребята, очень сложно.
На балансе недостаточно средств.
О! Справился я! Я справился наконец-то! Только с трех раз я справился. Только с 3 раз я смог это сделать. То есть только с 3-го раза я смог это сделать. Ёпта. Только с 3-го раза я смог справиться.
Vulcan, I would speak to you.
Does seem unavoidable.
How do you vote on the Corridon mission?
Sensors are showing that one of the delegates is leaving the...
Is there something I can help you with? I'm well aware of that. I'm weary of listening to the Tellarite ranting at the Vulcan. I'd like to retire to my quarters. Of course. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be on my way.
Интересно.
Looks like they're on the move. Though I'm still getting a lot of false readings on the sensors. Let's keep checking the deck. Like the old Russian saying goes, 2 heads are better than 1. Being here takes me back. It was quite a different time for Starfleet. Head back toward the reception.
На балансе недостаточно средств.
There he is. Wait, that's Ambassador Gav. One down and likely more to go. There's nothing we can do for Ambassador. The captain's wound is serious. He'll bleed out if we don't help him. Stabilize. Good. It looks like the captain is stabilized. We need to move. I've detected Nakul technology in engineering.
Someone set a bomb in here. I cannot defuse it and keep the mains online at the same...
It's complicated, Scotty. We've been sent back in time to keep the Enterprise from being destroyed. Aliens are trying to alter the future of the Federation. There's no time to explain. You have to trust us, old friend. We're here to help.
All right, lad. Divert power to the number 2 shield. Divert power to the number 2 shield. Divert power to the number 2 shield. Good work. Now check on that bomb.
На балансе недостаточно средств.
Auxiliary power to shields. Auxiliary power to shields. Auxiliary power to shields. Not that one. Auxiliary power to shields. Auxiliary power to shields. Good work. Now check on that bomb. Work on that bomb. See if you can defuse it or delay it. Repair teams to Deck 19. Repair teams to Deck 19. Good work. Now check on that bomb. The captain's ordering me to cut the power? I see what he's about. That got him.
We can't disarm this bomb, but we need to get to that Orion ship anyway. We can take it with us.
Why not just beam it into space?
We can't let that ship be captured. It has dangerous technology on it. Scotty, I need you to trust me. That ship needs to be destroyed. You can't happen here. It could damage the timeline irreparably. Besides, I'm captain now, so I technically outrank you.
All right, lad. I'll take you at your word. Once you're ready, I'll send you and that bomb over.
То есть мы смогли обезвредить бомбу, спасти корабль от полного уничтожения. И теперь мы стали герои.
Good luck to you. Energizing. Now, what's this?
На балансе недостаточно средств.
Мы что, должны выйти, что ли, отсюда?
The Orions will lock down their ship. We need to override their security systems.
Push X to aim your weapon. Aiming your weapon will give you 30% damage to damage.
Интересно.
Use the B key to toggle between shooter mode and RPG mode. Use C to crouch. Crouching gives a 50% defensive bonus against range attacks, but increases damage on melee attacks.
Отлично. Справились.
I'm going to try to attach the bomb to the Orion ship's engine controls. I'll need you to cover me. See if you can hold them at the doorway so they can't shoot me in the back. The bomb is in place. Not much time.
На балансе недостаточно средств.
You're both valuable agents. Of course, no one will know. Indeed. Comes with the job, I'm afraid.
That was quite an adventure. I think you have the makings of a fine temporal agent, my friend. As good as it was to see Enterprise again, I have other duties to attend to.
На балансе недостаточно средств.
Ah, but you don't need to worry.
A lot could have gone wrong today. We could have lost critical figures in history. Sarek of Vulcan, James Kirk, and the crew of the Enterprise. The list is long. However, the timeline was preserved, thanks to you and Captain Chekhov. The Babel Conference proceeds as planned, and Corridan is admitted to the Federation. Well done.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Okay.
Things are heating up with the Tholians. Monitor stations are detecting large fleet movements toward Federation space, and they're refusing all of our diplomatic hails. We're doing all we can to prevent a war, but it's not looking good. I want you to join a task force I'm assembling. If this goes south, I want my best people on the front line when it does. Stay safe out there. Hello.
The Federation shouldn't be having significant issues with the Tholians at this point in time. I've been scanning the timeline and I think I've found the problem. 2 years ago, a Tholian colonial fleet was destroyed. The Tholians blamed the Federation, and I've pinpointed the incident in question, setting temporal transponder back 2 years. We need to correct the timeline during the Defiance encounter with the Tholians.
На балансе недостаточно средств.
Captain 2268 and not a moment too soon. The Nakula clearly out. We're being hailed by the... This was Poland colony.
See if you can take a little pressure off. Firm up our shields.
Alert for attempt.
The aliens have disabled the Tholian flagship. She's in trouble.
Sir, if the Nakul kill the Queen, an entire Tholian bloodline will be wiped out.
Ship integrity compromised.
Enemy boarding parties have leaded to the Tholian flagship.
Destroy the alien.
Estimated Tholian casualties.
На балансе недостаточно средств.
Don't suppose you have any idea what's going on here? There's nothing on these eight. All right, do what you need to do.
I know it doesn't feel great. I've found appropriate transport coordinates on the Tholian flagship. Hopefully you can convince them that we're not at fault here. If the
Sensors show the interior of the Tholian ship is too hot for us. You will need to put on an EV suit before going there.
I'm reading multiple Nakul hostiles, sir. They're all over the ship.
Reading only a few Tholian life signs. I'm detecting numerous Nakul life signs. More are on the way. Nakul on their way to your place. Staying alert.
Ой, да, подарки. От этих подарки выпали. Ха-ха, хорошо. Отлично. Хорошо, мне понравилось. Так.
На балансе недостаточно средств.
Ого! Новый бластер! О. Сейчас мы его испробуем. Этот бластер. Посмотрим, какой он. Мощный бластер, мощный. Бластер очень мощный. Мне понравился. Мне этот бластер очень понравился.
Stop the ship from detonating. I'd hurry if I were you.
На балансе недостаточно средств.
Why did you kill your federation, Nakul? those you cannot.
We've got enemy ship.
Continue to fight Nakul. Keep them from us while we contact our sister.
We better get back to the ship before that...
I've been monitoring the Tholian Queen's progress. She hasn't...
Okay, let's have a little chat. What's the zip? And I don't need... Here they come!